Charts have updated as of Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024. Today, we'll get into all the latest updates for Nicki Minaj's catalog, including streaming, sales, Billboard charts, and certifications. Okay, she's breaking records this week for female rappers for her certifications. So before we get into that, please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel if you love Nicki Minaj and female rap content, as well as pop culture content. Excuse me, I may sound a little sick because I think I am, because Nicki Minaj became the first female rapper to sell out New York's Madison Square Garden since the venue opened in 1968. The first female rapper to sell this show out. And of course, I was there. So if you were not at my live the other day where I discussed the review of the concert and the one goal that I had, make sure that you go and watch that live. I will link it at the end of this video. So let's get into this week's chart. So on the Billboard 200 this week in the US, the album Pink Friday 2 drops down to number 54. I can't even count how many spots that is right now, but whatever. It's been charting for 16 weeks, okay? Pink Friday 2 now becomes Nicki's sixth longest charting project on the Billboard 200, surpassing Beam Me Up Scotty, that also charted for 16 weeks. So it's about to surpass Beam Me Up Scotty because it will chart, for another couple weeks or so. Anyway, Everybody and FTCU spent its 16th week on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 66 and 82 respectively. I think both of them saw decreases, but I don't know exactly what the number is right now. This is a stat that came out last week after I uploaded my chart analysis, so I'm just including it just to keep you guys updated on Blessings because it's on its own chart. The Billboard Gospel Digital Song Sales chart, it re-entered that chart at number 8 last week, and it has now spent 4 weeks on that chart. There was a small buying party in the fan base on Twitter a couple weeks ago because, as you guys know, every time Nicki does a show, the fan base likes to push a song to number 1 on US iTunes or iTunes around the world. And because of that party, this is what happened. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and participating in those buying parties, okay? FTCU has now surpassed Princess Diana and becomes Nicki Minaj's 21st longest charting song on Spotify USA with 109 days so far, now tying Bed of Lies on the Spotify USA chart. So this came out the morning after Nicki's show at Madison Square Garden in New York. So this is the impact of that show. FTCU rose on Spotify's USA chart up 19 spots with 370,000 streams. So make sure you guys keep streaming the album, okay? Now, for some radio updates, FTCU is now top 15 on US Urban Radio. This is as of last week, 3/27, after I uploaded last week's chart analysis. The next day, on 3/28, Everybody featuring Nicki Minaj and Lil Uzi actually decreased by 1.46 million audience. And on Rhythmic Radio by 3/31, FTCU entered the top 5 of Rhythmic. On overall US radio as of April 2nd, 2024, Everybody ranks at number 23 -1. It peaked at number 9, meaning that Everybody, as I've told you weeks ago, is now falling at radio. It's constantly decreasing in their audience. It currently has 34.86 million. FTCU is stable. It says number 58, and this is its peak. It's stable. 16.9 million audience, but minus 80K. So it's also going to start peaking out and start decreasing. So please go and, request it at the radio stations in your city. So let's get into Spotify updates right now because of the tour. So Falling For You has received a 131% increase of streams on Spotify. It received 72,874 streams, up 41,000 from the previous day. Now, this was reported on 4/2, right? So this was for 4/1, April Fools. Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj surpassed 400 million streams in 2024 so far. It's her first album to reach this milestone on the platform. So here are Nicki's most streamed songs from Pink Friday 2 in the last 24 hours. As always, FTCU is number 1 with over 500,000. Everybody, 344,000. SFG, PFG, Needle, Red Ruby, 101,000. Last Time I Saw You, Child, Beep Beep, 54,000. Let Me Calm Down, 51,000. Are You Gone Already, 43,000. Okay, never mind. Here is a list of numbers for the album, for the full album, for the past week or so. So let's talk about yesterday, which was 4/1, day 116 of the album being out. It got 2.4 million streams, an increase of 10%. The previous day on Sunday, it received 2.2 million streams. On Saturday, the day of the show, it was 2.6. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we just need to raise back up. You see how we was at 3 million last week? Let's get back there. Go to one of the playlists below on the Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon Music playlist, and you guys will have so many options to stream the album from there. And make sure that you guys are streaming every song from the album. That's why the album is decreasing, because you're not streaming every song. Okay. Here are Nicki's top monthly albums. Did I miss something? Because this is wasn't supposed to come. Okay, no, that's right. Okay, top monthly albums, March 2024. So remember, we are now in April. So this is going to give us the totals of how much was streamed in March. So for Pink Friday 2, it was her most streamed album with over 90 million streams. Okay. Decrease actually of 17.76%. PF Roman Reloaded, the re-up, gained 41.3 million, an increase of 12.19%. Pink Friday gained 35 million, 7.93%. The Pink Print gained 26 million, 6.84%. The Queen gained 13 million, 13.2 million, 5.57%. So that was how much they gained in March alone. So remember, I uploaded a video last week of the double standards between male and female rap beef, but when Nicki did it, they was going crazy. The industry was going crazy. But when the men are doing it, everybody's chilling, excited, right? I'm gonna link that below. Make sure y'all go watch that video. So for her daily top albums, so remember, we just looked at the monthly top albums. Now let's look at the daily top albums. So this is for April 1st. And I know it's a little blurry, so I'm going to show you guys a clearer version. But yesterday, Pink Friday 2 did 2.4 million. PF Roman Reloaded 1.2 million. Pink Friday 1 million. The Pink Print 800,000. Queen 376,000. Beat Me Up Scotty 99,000. So here you can see the same numbers right here, top daily albums and songs. Let's mention Falling For You because it gained the most positions, rising 33 spots to number 37, I think that is. And they just, this account just made this like their own chart for Nicki's catalog. So it's not like, oh, it raised on the Billboard chart. No, if they're saying like it raised on my personal chart that I made for Nicki's songs. Okay. So follow this account on Spotify. Shout out to them. I mean, on Twitter, shout out to them. Love their updates. So here are some more updates from Chartmasters. Here is the latest data for the top 5 most streamed female rappers on Spotify. Nicki currently holds a 35% lead over Doja Cat in second position. She also outdoes the 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions combined. Pay attention to that word right there, combined, meaning out of all these other, I'm number 1, y'all go argue over top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, y'all go argue over top 4. Okay, because she's more than all of y'all combined. Make sure y'all get into this graph right here. It's the same graph, I just included it bigger. Next. So I wanted to include this because some pages do like this chart run thing where they show you like older songs in Nicki's catalog and like how it did on the charts back in its day. Because remember, like when Nicki released Pound the Alarm, none of us were really active on Twitter. None of us were like not active on Twitter, but none of us like really cared about the charts. We just listened to music, right? So now there is like amazing songs in Nicki's catalog, and it's like, wow, what did this do on the chart? So what did Pound the Alarm do on the chart? It debuted at number 92, then went to number 50, rose to number 29 to number 22, stable at number 20 for 2 weeks, then rose to number 19, 17, 15, went back down to 18, 26, 35, 51, 64, 76, 76, 83, 88, and then it fell out the chart. So I just wanted to include this to take us back down memory lane and like let's think about like how before we cared about charts, how Nicki did on the charts and how it didn't matter because she's still the most successful, most streamed, most highest selling female rapper of all time, and we love these songs. Pound the Alarm is a stable song in Nicki's pop catalog, so does charting really matter? You answer that. Now, for certifications, Pink Friday 2 has been certified silver in the UK. Shout out to all the UK Barbz with over 60,000 units sold. Now, Pink Friday 2 by Nicki Minaj has now sold over 2.25 million album units worldwide. The album has now been certified platinum in the US. Nicki has also passed Alicia Keys to become the 27th best-selling female artist of all time. This comes alongside the success of her sold-out world tour. Congratulations to Nicki Minaj. And all of Nicki's studio albums are now certified by the RIAA for platinum or higher. Now, here is the certifications portion. So, as you guys saw at Nicki's show last week, she was presented with several plaques, which I will show you. So, Super Bass is now certified 12 times platinum, which makes the highest certified single by a female rapper in history. Red Ruby the Sleaze is now 1 times platinum, and Pink Friday 2 once again is also 1 times platinum. So here is Nicki being presented with her big plaques on stage at the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. And so you can see the label executives, they come in with these really big plaques. Y'all, what did Nicki do with her diamond plaque for Starships? It's sitting on the floor of like her studio in her house. So what y'all think she gonna do with all these big plaques? Look at the biggest one for Pink Friday. Like, that's super crazy. So shout out to Nicki. Congratulations for her all these sold out shows, and like and also, like, you know, getting your plaques delivered on stage. A lot of artists do this for their label, and they did this because Nicki has been in the tri-state area of New York. This show was in Newark, New Jersey, and so usually when the artist is up here, the labels will come to their show and present them with the plaque, and you know, just to show support. So shout out to Republic Records and everything that they do for Nicki. We, the fans, highly appreciate it. And if you guys made it this far, make sure you guys comment week 16 and congratulations to Nicki Minaj. But some more things I wanted to leave you guys before we go. So, Artist Power Index, we've been looking at this chart for the last couple of weeks since Nicki has been on tour. It's the weekly ranking of the most popular artists worldwide based on ticket sales, streaming data, airplay, and social performance. So Nicki moves up 1 spot. Last week she was number 4. She moves up 1 above Ed Sheeran to number 3, right below Drake and Taylor Swift. So here it is. I just showed you Nicki at the Newark concert. Nicki earned the highest grossing concert by a female rapper in history with 2.153 million at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It was 100% sold out, 12.9 thousand tickets sold with over $2 million in revenue. She made $2 million off that show. So congratulations to Nicki. Once again, guys, make sure that you guys catch my concert review. If you have seen Nicki, or if you are going to see Nicki on tour, please, like, let's talk about it, okay? And let's talk about it again, because I'm about to go and see Nicki again. So if you have went, please let me know how it is. Tell me your review, share it with others, because we want the tour to stay sold out, and we want, like, Nicki to have a great reputation as a performer, okay? So I'll link this below in the comments so that you guys can go check that out. And that has been it for our weekly chart analysis. So thank you guys for coming through, staying until the end. Please comment week 16 if you made it, and please like this video and make sure y'all are subscribed. I will see you in the next video.